Mendel's principles of heredity. Mendel carried out different experiments. These are based upon visible characteristics of pea plant, Pisum sativum. Who is Mendel? Gregor Johann Mendel was an Austrian scientist. He studied the inheritance of some characteristics of the pea plant. He showed that inheritance of these characteristics follows certain principles. After this, these principles become popular by his name. Mendel's work was recognized only in the 20th century. After, after reconfirmation of these principles, the same principles now form the basis of modern genetics. Mendel chose pea plant for his experiments because pea plants show many dominant as well as recessive characters. Dominant characters like shape of the seed, it is round, and the recessive one is wrinkled. Then color of seed, yellow is the dominant character, green is the recessive character. In color of flower, purple one is the dominant character and white is the recessive character. In the similar way, shape of pod, inflated and constricted. Color of the pod, green and yellow. Position of flower, axillary and terminal. And also height of the plant, tall plant and dwarf plant. Dear student, here you should note one thing that all the dominant characters are denoted by capital letters like green capital G, axillary capital A, inflated capital I, tall capital T in this way. And recessive one are in small letters. Here in the chart, some dominant and recessive characteristics of human beings are given. Dominant characters are ruling tongue, जीभ वळणे त्याला म्हटलेलं आहे डॉमिनंट कॅरेक्टर आहे. रेसेसिव्ह आहे याचं नॉन रोलिंग टंग, जीभ वळत नाही. Presence of hair on arms, absence of hairs on arm is the recessive one. The dominant character is black and curly hair. Recessive one is brown and straight hairs. Free earlobes, this is the dominant character in humans, while attached earlobe is the recessive character in human beings. Please remember these dominant and recessive characters. Mendel's monohybrid cross. Mendel brought about the cross between two pea plants with only one pair of contrasting characters, and this type of cross is called as monohybrid cross. Here, Mendel's experiment of the monohybrid cross is shown. The parental generation, that is P1, with phenotype tall and dwarf are crossed together. The genotype is tall is the dominant character, and so capital letters are used, capital T, and dwarf is the recessive one, so small letters are used, small t. As both the characters are similar, only one type of gamete is produced, that is capital T, and here small t. So these are the gametes. In first filial generation, the genotype of this first filial generation is capital T, small t. As capital T is the dominant character, the phenotype of this F1 generation is tall. After this, Mendel crossed the first filial generation itself, means self pollination of this F1 is done. Here it is given parental generation, that is P2, by selfing in F1. So the phenotype of this is tall and tall, both are tall plants. The genotype of these is here tall is with capital T, small t, and the another tall is also capital T, small t. Gametes produced by these both plants are of two types, capital T and small t, and here also capital T and small t. So in second filial generation, in second filial generation, male gametes produce are capital T small t and female gametes produce are capital T small t. Carry out the cross in between one from each, then capital T that is tall, capital T small t it is also tall, capital T small t it is also tall, small t it is only dwarf. And so the ratio of monohybrid cross is 3 to 1. That is 3 tall plants and 1 dwarf plant. If you consider the genotypic ratio of this F2 generation, then it is 1:2, 2:1. This is capital T, capital T. These two are similar. That is capital T, small t, and this is small t, and therefore the genotypic ratio is 1:2, 2:1. While phenotypic ratio is 3 tall and 1 dwarf, therefore 3:1. Here in Mendels monohybrid cross, F2 pure dominant, that is capital T, it is homozygous because both are similar chromosomes and therefore it is homozygous. F2 pure recessive, that is small t, it is also homozygous. It is dwarf plant. And F2 hybrid plant, that is capital T, small t. These are also tall plants but they are heterozygous because one is dominant character and one indicate the recessive one, and therefore it is heterozygous. Mendels experiment of dihybrid cross. In this cross, Mendel carried out the cross between two pairs of contrasting characteristics, and therefore it is called as the dihybrid cross. Mendel selected the pea plants producing rounded yellow seeds and wrinkled green seeds as parent plants for this cross. Here, the parental generation, that is P1, it is with phenotype rounded yellow seeds and wrinkled green seeds. As rounded yellow is the dominant character, it is denoted by capital letters capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. And wrinkled green is the recessive one. So wrinkled is also recessive, green is also recessive. So small r, small y, small y. Gametes produced by this plant is capital R, capital Y, and by this plant small r, small y. So first filial generation in Mendel's dihybrid cross is capital R, capital Y, small y. The genotype of this first filial generation is capital R, capital Y, small y. And the phenotype of this is rounded yellow seed because the dominant characters are present there and therefore rounded yellow seeds are produced by this plant of first filial generation in dihybrid cross. Now, by selfing F1, Mendel carry out the further process. So, by selfing F1, the phenotype is rounded yellow seeds crossed by rounded yellow seeds. And the genotype of these F1 are similar, capital R, capital Y, small y, crossed with capital R, capital Y, small y. Gametes produced by these are of four types: capital R, capital Y, capital R, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. Similar gametes are produced by the another plant also. So, in second filial generation, here you can observe male gametes and female gametes. So, male gametes are capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y. small r capital Y, small r small y. And similar female gametes are also produced capital R capital Y, capital R small r capital Y, small r small y. In this way, if you made the cross in all between these gametes, then you get the Punnett square like this. Capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. Then this and this, capital R, capital R, capital Y, small y. Then this and this, capital R, small r, capital Y, capital Y. Then this gamete and this one, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. In the similar manner, arrange all these gametes and make uh, carry out the or find out the genotype of newly produced plant. So, in dihybrid cross, the ratio is 9:2, 3:2, 3:1. Here, 9 plants are with round yellow seeds, 3 plants are with wrinkled yellow seeds, then 3 plants are with round green seeds, and only one plant is with wrinkled green seed.